na kwampoku Asante Kotoko striker o say ojidi no oka say fans no ye nyina ye expect a better Kotoko than the yehu season year twem wo say league Kotoko ebebo any Africa no mo ko ni nyina no yenhwe players no any bibia e wo Kotoko no ombebo adwuma better than what we saw last season.
This season we will come back stronger. Like we are going to have a very compactable attack due, and then we make sure we speak to ourselves very well, and then to achieve the goals of the team, and then to help ourselves better. I don't really see any difference playing for Kotoko or Heart of Folk and then playing outside, because I feel like they all have the mentality. Like you have to win something. That if you play for Manchester United, Chelsea, or Barcelona, you have to win something. That is the mentality that you also have when you play Asante Kotoko or Heart of Folk. So me having the opportunity to play with the national team, it feels like I don't see any difference in the two, because Kotoko is a big club than national team. So it's playing Kotoko rather prepares you to play for the national team. But, even at the national team, some of the colleagues, I tell them Kotoko is Ghana Barcelona, and they will laugh. Why are you saying Ghana is Ghana Barcelona? Because it's a team that everybody wishes to play. When so far as you are playing in Ghana, you wish to play for Asante Kotoko, Heart of Folk. So playing for those two clubs, like it feels big sometimes. So that's how it is.
Yes, enti kwampoku de no no na oche oboko to kwane obo Blasters said the ACT no na Seth Kwadwo a player Asante Kotoko the medicals ahead and a paper confirm yes wa pass it before the pay season wa confirm say wa sign ampa onwapa no hontuma owura no say Kotoko no wa baso obesom na wa banso ojidi ye say niema ebekoyi e de amasa ne ko ti said ye Kwadwo said and I said Kwadwo enso eche ni sem
within the Seth Kwadwo me a midfielder me starting football Tafo Coast Club B friend Hazakes, but Edia will be at me Kusumba when I'm starting football until later on I move call top rankers from top rankers and I'm called Adom Football Club till Adom I'm called Asquad Deportivo. From there I'm called Bechem United, and finally I'm home 2019-2020 we call national at 20, but I couldn't make the cut. 2019 that same year I called national at 23. That year too I couldn't make the cut. Fast forward 2022-2023 season, Black Meteors, and also I was part of the squad, but I couldn't make the cut. And last year, after the season, after the 2023 season, I was part of the Black Galaxies, but I was out due to a little injury. I'm say Agadas, the other one say Mena in the Bocos, and I know him senior Ocos, and I position on the coast football. Ibia Wimbwana 14, Wimbwana 12. Nti on one name mentor from Kosa, not the Kotoko. Nti still na he's still my mentor. He is saying ya support Kotoko from Krabrema. Nti so when opportunity na Kotoko na yasom. Nti o was a player no jina park no so I was very committed. Ema ade na o ye no. Cause also now some ya obi anso bo odimpa. Coach Kwesi Apia Efreme no na mekasai. Like I was surprised. Mina coach friend say like a mixed feeling. At that moment a mixed feeling. Because like I never thought of it. And see Minya call say Kotoko say insane. At once na Minya sukura mesu. Minya J because ya dance on what I check. And I say Kumasi boy be a Kotoko abo. And say a dream come true. Nah, I think feeling very great. Kotoko is one of the best clubs in Africa and in the world as a whole. It's a nice platform and it's a nice privilege to Anna Kotoko. In some ways, you have to take Kotoko no dream say ubia per se like Oshe Kotoko jisin. I represent Kotoko. Me the aggressiveness and my commitment, dedication, discipline. Bibia eba beka ho aboama Kotoko no yasom ne apeja akosoro sedi enim.
Seth Kwadwo ana wote nenka wote mo besom ewo Kotoko no nemum mame fa mani nchem ewo Asante Kotoko training ground so wo adakoja che Kotoko ebo friendly game omone Namoro FC na ebo me reporter former bogger right bibi aboko Asante Kotoko friendly game a omone Namoro ebo na ho nsem senate
abusia meda so bebre ama wetie for amuchi amasubu amuchi na ye de omo aba adakwaja achi Kotoko training grounds me no ka say de training no etimi na ba na wie asempie no Asante Kotoko na etimi adum kunima enya asem ketwa kwa na enye easy ewo ahanamu obehwe emijia supporters no je ene omo chi with the players omo etimi assigning omo na abusia enya asem ketwa kwa entam so no yanko enyanti a obudi kan a omo hyase edema Asante Kotoko no new players omo be hihye mu no baako nsa Seth ene Zakari omo ene enyanti a omo so hyase new players edema Asante Kotoko sanso ena okọ echi ono ma obenya abrancha efense Kamara ono ene da go push mu edema Asante Kotoko sanso na Samba the position na enso edema Kotoko sanso ena wa tene abibiano coach Karim Situwa na again say obebo back three no ena infinity home no osisen mu Joe infinity one na set say also ejina Kwadwo set rather ejina hono omo aka biti say Kwame Poku Bayi any abet amwa almost ejejere ni hono ma omo buama first half no etimi eba na wie na first half no ba na wie no na Asante Kotoko etimi ahye economy mienu new players Seth Kwadwo etwatna sanso ena Zakaria onso etimi etwatna edema Asante Kotoko omo wini by 2-1 na omo call ya omo ba ye no second half no dey Asante Kotoko eta system ma omo mo shafie ni na no ekokotena ase ema omo abafofo na ya san omo no bi say omo mbebo justify no ene ba eba be jejire no but ekọ na wie ya 45 minutes second half no dey afọmo ni nyina ntimi anhyedu Namoro fo no kire say second half no dey omo san enhwe say Asante Kotoko de ball ebeto omatene ebujapanyi.
Right, and supporters now so money aji. Nsem ni bi ene se ni je ni free.
And some more can say any Germany actually say almost set Kwadwo or say poor Akolane airport. Now almost say Eddie Joe Babe Jinamono, poor our pono, or many objects say, no, Mrs. Omo be able to imagine defenders name as number 6 at the Amomo. But Omoyan Kolane Pona or more Pona, or many objects and the Jude Amomo say, blame your crana, or when you be able to imagine or many at the Amomo, and nothing to talk. Akolane Kwana or Mobo, our Jubilatina, and say, no, Cassisi, supporters said the PMO Hanamin can come in and see a quiet point or more equano. Meeting a council says supporters one equal 2,000. And now some Kitwaka, Fiasi, Omina could not timbers no one, or more cheer with the players, no, Modiani Jenny, a day, or much as an Uncle Dema Sunday, or more the Accra House of Folk at the platform, or is happening.
See, Baito, mo diakajina na chigwa maso, yebeshi ani edinko mo, why?
That's what we are saying. And family.
Enti former blogger, right? And what's in camp? Free Adakojachi Asante Kotoko training grounds. No, Pepe, Asante Kotoko training grounds and ye free bay. Team na successor. Seth Kwadwo and right because what ne?
Yeah, I'm saying. Obi onim Seth ya hwe ye nim no closely there enya nwanwa obi a watra tafo ahwe entire areas watafo bi anim Seth Kwadwo askwafo omodi askwa deportivo achi enim ni yie pa
abo pelete za yo no ye mwase no
wodi achirim obechemu a 3 years okodi o no they know him very well no na me catch say or a versatile player. He brings a lot of options to the coach. Na the partnership no so ne Emmanuel Ntwina ebo so ne hu bagya wu bebo no ni nyina busapanyi there is that solidity or no or a skillful number 6 but who den pa hu na ne size na one here abefa no so ko twa fa no so easy and no me use word be say players no mo ye tentan no or as a players ni bia it one here na ko he ne size na abefa no so we dey wu twa fa no so akọ it may not be that easy for you so be twa fa Seth Kwadwo so na abusapanyi team na coach at the start here no Kamara in post na obo Shaibu on na me catch us say players na omo pick omo ewo the last day of justified friendly no
yeah
abrante the thing ede Shaibu Abubakar from or Shaibu Abubakar Abdullahi former player the ma Kerala United
yes
ono ebo right no Zakaria Fuseni Samba and obo Francis Akwa ewo the left side then Seth Kwadwo Emmanuel Entry ejina mfimfini ho
okay
and a coach a ball Saka Dauda 7.9 upon Abetamwa and Kwampuku clearly this is a squad very strong very strong and coach most of the first team options and I was a penny what the boy most of the first team options nyame adomna sekosiada Kotoko ball game na sa first 11 yam dia mama wi and what they start here no emu 8 or 9
original start
ebe chase e will give them eti echese and the first team and per the reports of the yagada e dey free ho no echese possessing the ball na nye problem emfa Kotoko passing the ball e middle na nye problem Emmanuel Ntwima catch us ne form no pick with the last 4 games by the end of the season no abusi obi ohwe Emmanuel Ntwibia no ubekai Emmanuel Ntwina no Olympics no the early days at Kotoko he started very well
yes
and what drop here or call Black Stars by no let me say it once again that Kotoko as a team must commission a research into why omu players call Black Stars bar no omu form a depe in the last 4-5 years Kotoko player bi obeko Black Stars abia no olusu the position with team no elusu form. It is something that they must commission a research into.
Wow.
Back to the game of Japan.
All right.
Yeah, na makacho say games say no. Results no any important. I will say it again. Results any important. The last time Kotoko team we are first team Bob Japan na FA Cup final which was played on the 15th of June.
Okay.
Today's date is 3rd of July. So omobo achepa. And so it was always important to give them a game a day omo shape and form ebeba.
Yeah.
A day omo rhythm. What they practice over the time ebeba. So the importance of this particular game of course it cannot just be overemphasized. They are very important. Say, I'm put this game together.
Yeah.
Me cry nanka. Because coach about Wednesday, but coach if you so buy no, the be our body game no on Thursday. The only week our ball Wednesday was because now the next Thursday no, the next day no. Asante Kotoko youth team no more third division playoff anom kobo. Team management it is a some game na sir. Now makaze agita for moment to na owura panyi bi frɛ me no say pepe ya woka say season ba kono hyase no afi yete koy o say season ye ko hyase wo boase en na ama sa momentum no amma bebre sa no enti we are just hoping that omo betumi akeka nioma bom na omo stay very strong very fit na afi omo hwekwa be fa so a omo the season no e de ebe hyase we de makacho say season ni nya hyase. But the game they are going to play are very important. And Raul himself, coach HA team at the ball, A and B training grounds. Then A team no, now goalkeeper Kamara, right back Lord Amoa, left back Patrick Asidu, and our boss Samba and Zakaria Vivi, our boss Seth Kwadwo, and Abrante did Emmanuel Ntwina. And was I repeat it? Two no bomb and ewo omo ye training yo chemu a obo no. Two na ball center back no. And omo na ball. Two no bomb middle no. Omo na ball ne.
In a friendly game.
Yes, in a friendly game. Then oko animu a obo Kwame Poku ebo abetamo ewo enra sa team na I saw it to be very strong. Johnson upon started and a Dauda Saka started. You look at the lineup today and I'm say right and left backs and SSI. Right back na Shaibu Abubakar Abdullahi. No former Kerala player no. Ebabe boy.
Yeah.
And a left back no and now started Francis Aqua. Instead of and the side no she say na Patrick. But the rest of the players no Kamia said yeah and I check team no me that side now I'm saying this side looks very strong.
Okay.
The other side no be and no who be Joe baller or ball on 50 who better so a ball as 8. Emma Bokin and you know a ball as 6. Ever the other team now no more ball. And clearly you could see flashes of brilliance from the foot of Hubejo, that young boy. I'm just hoping and praying say Akwadan ebe stay injury free. And very important.
Okay.
So be stay injury free. No to stay injury free abusapani. Ebe born because born any at the end there all children there. I just want him born. But now to your question, say team no. Obviously abusapani. Uto players are you need time na odi asese team no. When your time now odi asese team no. You need matches.
Yes.
To toughen the side up. You need matches to trim the rough edges. You need matches to get the rhythm that you want.
Yes.
For them to settle into your system, your tactical and your any approach now. Open. You need those matches. And Mijiri Pase, Sir President's Cup, I will say it again. A very, 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 very important cup, but it comes at a very, very, very wrong time. I will impress on the Galka and the Ministry of Youth and Sports. They must inculcate the game into the calendar. If they think that I'm going to say a calendar and a week after the FA Cup, and so that the boys can have a meaningful break. Players on Boko has Omunya break papa bia. Omo colleagues or other teams, Obianu our reporter was starting training. We expect BBN Gold Stars to reassemble probably this Sunday at Ebe and as a Monday at Accra. Argentina, Kotoko no Krana, or no there, or some a game after the league. But because of the President's Cup, boys will be any less than 1 week break. For me, President's Cup is very important. But yen share a calendar yen chen your money and fanshare a week after the last game of the Premier League or the FA Cup. Near Moya. So as you break the players 1 month. 1 month. They will not have to call them now we about disturb the program. So Kotoko break the players no more break your amonia sadiano. Kotoko team was a best about the
Okay.
But my catch said me, I don't envisage a lot of changes in last season. Kotoko lineup is a bit more bachelor. Kamara, goalkeeper, right back, Lord Amoa, left back, Patrick Esidu. I know it's a central defense, you know. Zakaria Betman make a case and was started alongside Samba. Then because Kotoko, a midfield, a what year, a one you know, Sakotoko started Obi Seth Kwadwo. I'm hearing Lord Hilary Adabo, Nedianamai.
Okay.
But Ombabo a different number 6. But Emmanuel at 24 now Bonosoa, and you be starting as a Ubejo. And you more wings, you know. How many changes? The only change a bit by Johnson, I'll be wings. But you look at the forward liners, and Dauda Saka is always a sure bet to start. Pitami Duakwa is sure bet to start. 2 strikers, you know, are available. Brahma is suspension, Maya, they are always going to start. And the changes a bit more and no 4. Zakaria making a way into the back line because as a centre back, the quality there. Kotoko the only team bench here, Samba pen only team bench. Or more can you bit my bench home. To no start here, then number 6, Omunibi, Blenio, in team Manunio. So they will play a different number 6, which could be Seth Kwadwo. Then Johnson can start either side of the wings. That is 3. Yes. Any changes the spine of the team, the entire team now, last season, you know, Nina breaky. And the Mahu and no one can say boy, you know, and the game on it as quite Namoro, a boy. Actually, say, we are not going to see a lot of changes in the starting lineup of Asante Kotoko.
Kwampoku said the fans should expect a better performance from them as compared to last season. League or Mobo Africa or Moko.
Obviously,
team no or more augmenting the squad.
Kotoko team no challenging for the league. They didn't need a lot of additions to challenge for the league. Makachiro said Kotoko has. They were not 10-15 points away from the top. Manchester way. I'm sorry, 30 points. They come with the no season here, boy. I'm just going to there be a Mungra Champions League. Jomo di season. Omonomu here be. Kotoko 5 points away from the top. And now let me busa odie. Yemfa young apostles draw na Kotoko a ball ewo Obuaseno
87 points.
Yen converted into a win na katre. Yemfa Pando out of Lions win no be share Kotoko Obuaseno. Sa 5 points the busa penywate. Bechem draw home. I'm using home games in Guam. Bechem draw no be born baba yara no. Any nations win no share Kotoko. Kotoko Aji League. It is the things that Kotoko be for the team Asante very strong and Dawson. And they need some strategic decisions. They need some top level coaching. They need motivation to motivate the boys. And I think that if Omoko South Africa na Omokonya sa period no the coach should have on top of his mind those who are starting, those who are his sure bet as reserves or more. And as the system of personal body idea, it should have been fine-tuned. And I'm sure season we will be in for another good season. They won the FA Cup. We are expecting a better performance. We only expect that a better league now they will compete and they will win. For Africa, media Confederations Cup, Ghanaian clubs some modest chance to perform there. So Asante Kotoko Africa. Now on the first stage, second stage, the preliminary rounds, the next stage, then you enter into the group stages. Should Kotoko go into the group stages? Now home support near take no more ball game no babara. Which you have a benefit for no sabe juma. Ubon say Kotoko can push and then get out of the group stages as a team that has qualified going for it. So Kwampo Kwasama Wakano, many are doing say, and you're not the fans obviously will be expecting better performance. They will be expecting something better than last season. Okay. It wouldn't take Kotoko to come and tell us. Also, we will talk about young Chinese Zito say season no person here they yeah one expectation of what he ought to do, and that's exactly what yeah be expected at the every no.
Okay, Mabingwa NSC wakaka na NSC no. Obakaya enche bia idi nkomo mo ka se baba yara ne ye set omo twen se efi no ene ko be no mo de ka